Head coach Josh Wood, New Braunfels Christian Academy. I started in April, so this is my first year at New Braunfels Christian.
Good. All right, Coach. Congratulations, next state championship match. Kind of explain to us the journey that this season has took you guys on.
We started out the year, most of the schedule was set when I took the job, so I didn't have a whole lot of control over who we're playing. And we really didn't play a very strong preseason. I knew going into our district, having San Marcos Hill Country defending state champions, Cedar Park state semifinalists, Seguin Lifegate, another state contender every year, we were going to be in a tough district. So I really didn't know how we were going to handle that. We came into San Marcos Hill Country undefeated, and it was a typical six-man game, back and forth the whole game. They scored to make it 69-69 with 5 seconds to go in the game, or 40 seconds to go to the game. We get the ball back, and I told the kids we're going to win this game. And we threw up a Hail Mary pass with no time left, and we came down with it in the end zone to win. And so I think right there I knew I had a special group of kids. His team was 1-9 last year, 1-9. And now we're 10-1 and have an opportunity to play for a state championship. So that's a pretty big turnaround in not even a year. And then we go out and get just destroyed by Seguin Lifegate for the district championship. And I really think that game right there made the difference. Us getting beat by Seguin made our team look ourselves in the mirror. How are we preparing? Are we really doing everything we can do Monday through Thursday? Are we really doing everything we can do to become the best possible player, team, coaching staff that we can be? And that game was a pivotal moment for us. And I think you learn a lot more from a loss than you do from a win. And we did. We took that. We learned from that loss, and we didn't like the feeling. It was a bad taste in our mouths. And from there on, it just kind of propelled us into the playoffs. And most people don't say a loss propels them to the playoffs, but honestly, a loss propelled us into the playoffs. And we got Conroe first round, great team, one loss on the year, to a team who's playing for a state championship today, Baytown Christian. Played them close. We end up in a close game coming up on top, and then we watch Huntsville beat San Marcos Hill Country in the quarters by 2 points. And so, I know that we're going to be facing a tough opponent. And to be honest with you, we had our best week of preparation that we've had all year long. Defensively was the best game I've seen all year from our guys. We were tackling, we were reading our keys, making plays, and we held them to 4 first downs the entire game. That's hard to do in six-man football. And Huntsville had a really good team, and held them to 24 points, one of which was a kickoff return. So held them to 2 scores on offense, and we were able to put up 69 on offense. So it's just been a great journey for our guys. I think it's something like the 2 boys that spoke earlier. It's something that we can build upon. You look at all the greats. You look at Westlake, Lake Travis, even the TAP schools that are perennial powerhouses, the Austin Regences, the teams that are there almost every other year. It takes the first one first. Once you get that first one, it sets a precedent. It sets a tradition. You look at Live Oak. They've been there. This is their 3rd year in a row to be in the state championship game. They've built tradition. It's not state championship or bust, but it's always in the back of your mind of that's our goal. And we set out August 1st. The very first thing we broke out to as a team was state. And here we are with the opportunity to play for one. So I believe in power of positive thinking. I think that you can almost speak things in the kids sometimes, and they feed off the coach's energies. They feed off the coach's positivity, and so I really think that's kind of what happened to us this year. I mean, we believed it, we spoke it every day, and here we are. So
that's good. So real quick, let's talk about Waco Live Oak. So your opponent today, great opponent. What challenges do you see that they bring to you guys, and how you think you're going to overcome?
I think the number one challenge is they've been here. They've been here before. They know what to expect. They've gone through this same routine 2 years prior to this. They know the whole routine with TAPS. They know all the game day things that go into it that are a little different. You break routine on a state championship week. I mean, things are a little different. And sometimes teams don't handle that breaking routine very well. So I think that's number one, is they've been here. Number two, they got a solid team. They execute well. They're disciplined. You can tell that they do the small things well. And they have good coaches over there. I mean, they have Bryce Helton. I mean, anybody who's been around TAP six-man football knows who he is. They got their head coach.
Jordan Barker.
Yeah, Coach Barker, great coach. I mean, he basically started that program. I mean, he started it from scratch. When they were T-Cal, they won a couple of T-Cal state championships, and now here they are in TAPS, and they're having the same success. So they have a great team, great kids, and great coaching staff. So it's going to be a tough opponent. They're good, but you know, like I've told the players all week, you don't get to this point if you're not good. So you're going to have two good teams fighting and battling out there to the bitter end. So
it's good. All right. Well, congratulations, and get out there, and we'll see what we got.
I appreciate it.